I can't even read that. It's so small. Sorry, I couldn't wait any longer to organize help for the weekend. Maybe next weekend. I can't wait till the last minute. Don't worry. I'll help with the dentist. Whatever that means. I'll help with the dentist. We got more on that. We'll have more about dentists. I don't think they're talking about dentists. The problem with my brain and the Epstein files is noticing patterns and being unable to stop looking. Everyone talks about pizza, but I want to talk about the dentist. No one on the planet has ever used the word more in emails or among friends. His last girlfriend was a dentist from Belarus, but she was listed as his executive assistant in 2018. She got most of his money. He left her a 33-carat ring, more than Ghislaine. He had a dental chair, creepy room on his island. There are 1,700 entries that use the word in the file.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like certain people that worked close with Epstein and just happened to be females that got redacted. So this dentist, like I said, allegedly, probably might have been one of Epstein's assistants that, he sent people to get their teeth done. Now, Epstein could have had to hook up on the veneers, get you a new set of teeth for the low, or he could have got you to, hook up on dental work to hide yourself, from any crime that you may have committed. I don't know. Or, maybe there's a body that they threw away that they might have been eating that has teeth marks, from the child sacrifice and all that good stuff. You never know.
Here's some more of them. Oksana was at the dentist this morning. Oksana says she cannot.
Oh, and shout out to my man Monty. He says, for Castro, check Venmo. All right. And shout out to my man Monty. He went ahead and sent into 43, doubling that. That is 86. So shout out to my man Monty. The call-in line is now open. My man Castro, hopefully you're still here and you're still listening, my man. Come on up. I'm going to go ahead and post the call-in link now.
Come at 6, but she is calling Aloya now and will get back to me. I let her know about the haircut. Oksana will be getting on the subway shortly and not be available for an hour. So it's like, if it was just one or two of those, you'd say, oh, maybe it's okay. Thank you with all my heart for always being there for me. Do you want the dentist to send the bill directly to Leslie, or should I get it and send it to her? Huge hug, Sophie. So what? Epstein is running a dental's office? He's running a dentist's office now?
I mean, he got one at the crib.
What was the name of Jeffrey Epstein's dental practice? Anybody tell me? To Simone Geraci from Redacted, or Simon, subject Jeffrey Epstein. Hello, Simon. I have in my calendar, you will be coming to New York in February. Just wondering if you have your dates as of yet. Also, we can get you to Jeffrey's dentists while you are here. Hope all is well. Okay, so again, folks, I mean, maybe it's like, oh, I don't know. Who travels and goes to a dentist? Most people have a dentist that they go to. What? 99% of the country probably has a dentist that they go to in their hometown. But people are traveling to New York to see Jeffrey's dentist, who works from his own mansion, his own island.
I mean, that's crazy.
Don't be so naive. Don't insult my intelligence. Okay? Don't insult my intelligence. And I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, if you were like biting into humans, maybe, just maybe, if you were biting into babies and that leaves a mark, you just might want to change your dental record. Just, just thinking out loud. That's all. That's all. If you were leaving bite marks on victims, if you were leaving bite marks on children, you might want to change your dental records, so they can't trace back to you.
And I mean, bro, it's going to sound even crazier. So, we get these guys who's on the Epstein list, those who work with Epstein, and then we all figured out that they've had recent dental work done on their teeth. Yeah, that's going to be like, oh, no. Y'all didn't. Because I mean, why else?
Just conspiracy theorizing here, guys. Just a crazy person, I guess. More on the dentist, subject dentist, with images attached, but who knows what they are. From redacted to Epstein. Thank you, Jeffrey. Now I have extra clean teeth. We will see what will they do next with my mouth. Huh? I hope you were doing great.
Bro.
I cannot wait to see you again.
I mean, maybe he did have the hookup. He could have just had the hookup.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
all right.
up.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Like that's so fuck. Like, who talks like that? I want you right now to go through your text messages of just like the most random person and tell me that your text messages look even half as sketchy as this. Because people don't talk like that. People don't talk like that. You don't
People don't
text your
talk in
dentist and be
code
like,
like this.
"What are you
You're
gonna do with
right.
my mouth next time, Mr. Dentist?"
I mean, whoa. Well, I don't know, like, bro, what you mean? Like, bro, you did so good with these veneers. I mean, maybe okay, you know what? I can't even make that shit make sense, bro.
No,
I mean,
I'm trying to get people to think.
Yeah, because he lost me
Go
on
through your
what will you do
messages.
with my mouth the next time? And bro, who's ever eager to go to the fucking dentist?
Who says it like that? Who says it like that?
Bro,
Maybe you really are excited about some dental work, but why would you say it like that?
Like, bro, like, what would they do to my mouth next time? I mean, like, bro, like I said, who likes going to the dentist?
I'm laughing because the outrageous bullshit of what this is. It's not funny. This is the only way in which I can cope with the atrocities that is this island.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
Like, literally,
you couldn't come up with a better code. The greatest intelligence agency in the world, so they claim they are, can't come up with better code.
That shit is hard. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Like, literally.
Back in New York, many kisses. So people are traveling to New York to see Jeffrey Epstein's dentist. Donald Trump went from Bill Clinton as an Epstein problem to I love Bill Clinton. There's a whole Clinton file. This album from the Epstein files includes pages titled Clinton Trips with pictures of Epstein trips with Clinton and has a lot of redactions. As you can see here, you can pull up the website right here from this post if you want to. Now, why would Epstein have a file called Clinton Trips? Well, golly gee, that almost sounds like a blackmail file. And all these redacted images and potentially children, potentially evidence, potentially blackmail.
I mean, and Clinton's about to go out there and explain to us how this is a nothing burger. I mean, bro, he had a Clinton file for you, bro. Jeffrey Epstein had a Clinton file for you. Like, please explain, Bill Clinton, what the F is going on? Like, it's really hard
monsters. They are all monsters. That's all there is to it. All of them are monsters.
I just want to see how Bill Clinton's about to come before the world and tell us, yeah, well, you know, those Clinton files and me and Epstein are just like, well, look, bro, it's not as bad as it looks. Or bro, he could come right out and just say, all right, look, I'm just gonna keep it real with you, bro. Yeah, we were eating babies, we were raping kids, bro. We were doing this, that, and the third. We're just gonna keep it real with you, and we're just gonna bring down the whole government because F it. Highly unlikely. But I mean, hey, they ain't got nothing to lose.
But you know what's funny to me? I don't know if you saw this short. You might have played it. I might have saw it from you. But it's like the entirety of the Epstein files does nothing but implicate all of these fucking major prominent people and exonerates Trump. And everybody's like, but Trump's mentioned in the files. But they're eating kids. But Trump's mentioned in the files. But they're eating
sacrificing kids.
Like, they're sacrificing
Trump's mentioned in the files, bro. They're trafficking kids. With Trump? No, not with Trump. not with Trump. Okay, you gotta let it go.
Those have been refuted, but they're still in there. He's in the files.
It's like
God.
It's like you only cared about it because of Trump, huh?
Yeah, that's all they did. They hoped that they could score a political victory with this, and when they realized they can't, all they're trying to do is hold on dearly to anything that mentions Trump's name. It's like, oh, it could be credible. It could be. It could be. That's what I was trying to say the other day. Is because I remember the conversation. I don't remember where it was. That's why I can't go and find it. But I do remember the conversation with Sid. I was like, will anything be enough to exonerate this guy to you? And he said, no. It can the only evidence that is going to happen is evidence that's going to make Trump look bad. And I'm like, and this is exactly what he said, echoed by many other people. They only care. They're only interested in things that hurt Trump politically.
Yeah. All right. Now
I don't remember where it was. Maybe you have better knowledge of it than I do, but we were up here and I was grilling him and I was like, dude, because this is
okay,
back
no,
when
because you're right. He did say something like that, but then he said off the belief that I believe that only more bad things are gonna come out about Trump.
yes. And I asked him point blank, and I was like, what if that doesn't happen? I was like, are you gonna drop it? He's like, no. Because I think Trump's a predator is what I think he said. He said, I'm not gonna drop it. And I'm like, so it doesn't matter what comes out. It can only the only thing that can come out that you'll care about is things that affirm your beliefs. And he's like, yeah, because I think he's a monster and I think he should be gotten rid of. Or something like that was the essence of the conversation. And I was like, then you don't actually care about justice. You just care about your orange man bad syndrome.
All right, though, let's get right back to it.
Here's another one. Here's another one where I have no patience for these people. On the exact same day that the FBI opened a child sex trafficking case against Epstein in 2018, he ordered half a dozen 55-gallon containers full of sulfuric acid to his private island.
No. Oh,
It
God.
could be.
God. What?
Yeah. He orders sulfuric acid. Bro, so much sulfuric acid, 55 gallons of sulfuric acid to the island to do what?
They were going to do it like they did in Ozark and just put people in barrels.
Yep. Put barrels in all, dissolve them, and dump them somewhere in waste.
And we
let him do it. He did it.
And we're sitting here arguing about Bad Bunny.
Exactly. So pretty much, yes, Epstein was out there taking out little kids, young boys and young women alike. Apparently, there might have been some child sacrificing going on. They might have been actually eating the fucking children. But yeah, you're right, though. We're worried about Bad Bunny and in TPUSA. Yeah.
I mean, I like the TPUSA halftime. I came on. That's why I came on and said what I said, so we could get that the fuck out of the way. Because while there is some controversy, that is the last thing we need to worry about.
Because this is it's crazy, and it's happened in our face. So it is almost confirmed. I'm like, what else you need that much sulfuric acid for?
I mean, unless they're cleaning the evidence off of everything. But that's the optimistic version of that story set. That's that's me saying they didn't just dissolve the kids in barrels. No, they were just trying to clean up the evidence of all the sex crimes that they did. It's not as sinister as it sounds. Even if you try to make it sound better, he's not fucking Nile Red ordering. He's not trying to like turn toilet paper into whiskey. He is doing something nefarious, and we're just supposed to. You know what? No big deal. Look, Cadillac. We have our new F1 team. Budweiser, Eagle, Horse. Yeah, stupid Americans.
Man, you gotta love it sometimes. You gotta love it. The distraction is just like how some people fall for it, and when stuff like this is right in our faces, like, so this is how they get away with it. This is how they do it because we
have a very, very, very short-term memory when it comes to politics. There's so many things happening, we can't keep track of it. Like the human mind cannot keep track of it. And then, like here's a little conspiracy for you. I think it's by design. I think the reason shorts have become so popular, the reason all of this, 30-second news cycle shit has become popular is for this reason. We are decreasing our attention span via the internet, via all of the grunge content and the fucking brain rot content, that we just forget about things and we move on to the next thing like it never even happened. And I think that's by design. I think it has if it's not by design, it has definitely assisted in the political words are hard, expediency of, we put a story out and you don't care about it 3 days later because a new story comes out.
I mean, bro, I completely agree. Shoot, let's get back to it.
Coincidence, but what are the odds on the same day? Was he tipped off? Folks, give me a break. I see people saying this is for water treatment. You know what? F you.
What?
F you.
Water treatment.
Again, if it was only this, if this was if this was the only thing that
they said that the sulfuric acid was for water treatment.
I'm not a good chemist. If there's anybody that understands anything about chemistry, because we want to actually exhaust this argument.
I mean,
what would 55 gallons of sulfuric acid do for water treatment?
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, maybe I don't know enough about chemistry.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just ignorant. And
that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe we're just ignorant. But I mean, we got water filtration systems for all your water problems. So I'm a bit confused.
A fucking soft water, like. I mean, again, it's on an island, so I don't know what the logistics of doing that on an island are, or how many times he's bought sulfuric acid before. But come on, man.
Man, bro, shout out to my man Castro. Castro, maybe you know something about this. But what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
It's all good. So you hearing about this sulfuric acid, right?
Actually, this is the first I'm hearing of it. So what's up with this?
So allegedly, a couple of days before Epstein was indicted by the FBI, he ordered 6 barrels of sulfuric acid.
Oh, somebody got the tip off.
Thank you, bro. So you literally have not heard anything about like what we were talking about the previous 5 minutes, right?
No. I just finished eating my food.
That's literally what we just said. Someone got the tip off, but then he said it could be for water. Someone said it could be for water treatment. Do you know anything about sulfuric acid and water treatment?
No, not at all.
I don't either. I may be ignorant, but I don't remember that in chemistry.
most places have reverse osmosis systems.
So they said sulfuric acid is widely used in water treatment for pH adjustment, descaling, and rarely as a disinfectant for removing alkalinity.
Okay, because it's an acid. It's an acid. You want to balance the pH if you have very basic. So in order for that much sulfuric acid to be useful, you'd basically be running a water park.
Look, I run reverse osmosis system for an industrial plant all the time, and they use salt water in reverse osmosis. They don't use sulfuric acid
because it's the electrolyte. Yes.
All right then.
So that's bull crap.
I work at a water park. Just for the record, I work at a water park, and I don't ever remember seeing sulfuric. Actually, no, I do remember sulfuric acid, and fuck. Give me a second. Yes, it is for balancing the pH, but even the water park that I work at now, you can imagine how much water is in a fucking water park. A little bit more than an island. They run through about that much sulfuric acid in a month. So is he trying to have a lifetime supply of sulfuric acid to make sure his water is not a little too alkalinic?
Yeah, I mean, that's or what's remove contaminants and bacteria. Like, you don't need that much sulfuric acid to, for that island.
Because a barrel is a measurement. A barrel is 55 gallons.
Yeah.
So, all right then. Well, let's hear the explanations.
Could present to you and say something is fishy here, then fine. This is one on top of a mountain of things. Clinton fought.
Oh, and shout out to my man Jet. He said, would that mean ADHD is a man-made creation? And for that, you get the Might be onto something there, bro.
So I know the guy that does our water treatment in the water park. I'm gonna text him and ask him about 55 gallons and how long that would last.
Gotcha.
Clinton trips, redactions, age 10, age 11, age 9, grape soda, pizza, cheese holders, jerky, white shark, white tuna, make babies for the black market. I want to buy a baby from you. I mean, on and on and on. Give me a break if you think that this is a coincidence. Stop it. Stop treating us like children. I'm not going to treat you like children. I'm not going to be treated like a child here. Clearly, somebody tipped Epstein off and said, bury the evidence, whatever it is.
Boy, dissolve the evidence.
Whatever it is. Somebody told Epstein they were coming, and so they got 6 gallons or 6 drums of sulfuric acid. I guess it was like 600 gallons or something. Somebody tipped Epstein off that they were coming, and they went into red alert mode, and they needed to get some sulfuric acid, probably to dissolve bodies. Shut up. Don't say anything else. I'm not a freaking child. I'm not a freaking idiot. We've read the emails. We've read the files. We can back check the dates. It is not a coincidence that Jeffrey Epstein ordered 6 55-gallon containers of sulfuric acid to his private island the day that a child sex trafficking case opened against him. That is not a coincidence. Don't tell me it is. Don't insult my intelligence. Don't act like there isn't all kinds of other information, all other context that make this look beyond suspicious. Oh, it was for water treatment, Owen. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not listening to that crap. I'm not going to be treated like an idiot. Don't insult my intelligence. It was just a coincidence. He was just using it for water treatment. Oh, yeah, on the exact same day they opened the case of child sex trafficking. Stop it.
Bruh.
Stop it.
On the exact same day, that was crazy.
That would be record.
Now you're starting to look suspicious. If not for just outright retardation. Again, here's the purchase. All agents activated, folks. All agents activated. That's why it's like even people you wouldn't suspect. Even people you wouldn't suspect. And then they're telling me nothing to see here. It's for water treatment. You too? You too? E2 Brutus?
Mm.
Yeah. How many out there are there? How many of you are there? It was for water treatment. Who told you to say that?
You.
So I just did the quick math on it. You want your parts per million for sulfuric acid, if you're using it for that, to be 10 parts per million by weight. So it would be 921 million gallons of water is how much that would treat. Or million pounds. So divide that by 7, and that would give you your gallons. So 200 million gallons of water is what that would treat.
Nice. All right. So maybe, but on the day of the investigation?
So, like the answer to your question set is that's completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't need that much.
Hey.
900, so 200, let's divide it by 7 real quick.
You're
so
right. Epstein wasn't running a water park.
140 million gallons of water. I think we have a million gallons of water at the water park. So 140 water parks.
Bro, he could have ran the biggest water park in the world. I ain't gonna lie. Only if he'd used it for that. He could have used his powers for good. Well, or his financial savvy for good. All right, let's get back to it.
Good God.
Who sent that fresh piping hot propaganda down the pipeline? It was for water treatment. Yeah, and the dentist chair was for dental surgery. And they were just eating pizza. They were just drinking grape soda. And they just liked making beef jerky and keeping it fresh in the freezer. And they just like making babies for the black market, too. Yeah. And Epstein just wanted to buy babies because he likes taking care of them so much. He's such a father figure. Yeah, guys.
Yeah, he offered to buy his girlfriend's what? Like, if she was to have a baby, he offered to buy the baby. And his ex-girlfriend, to the point where he's like, look, I'll pay for your boyfriend, I'll pay for you, I'll make sure your life is comfortable. You just have, but once you have a baby, you give it to me. Like, this man was like the real life Rumpelstiltskin or something.
This is disgusting.
Give me a break. Why was Epstein paying tuition for the children of the governor of the U.S. Virgin Islands? The former first lady of the U.S. Virgin Islands sent Epstein multiple tuition invoices. Are these bribes? Why they turned a blind eye to his many crimes and gave him huge tax breaks? Here's the email from Cecile de Jong. We've seen her name before. To Jeffrey Epstein, subject tuition. Jeffrey, I've attached the tuition invoices for the kids for the 2009 fall semester as per our conversation last year. I've only included tuition fees, not room and board. Please let me know if we can proceed with the payment. And if you have any questions, please call me. So, I guess, no. Nice little deal. Nice little deal here. Here's the emails with the attachments. Here's the actual numbers from the attachments. So, yeah, you know, you got your island. You're in the region here. And, you know, you want to make friends. You want to make friends with the government. Say, hey, look, we don't need you guys poking around. We don't need you guys sending police over here. You know, we got things under control over here on our island. And, you know, wink, wink, nod, nod. You know, just to show that we're good. We're operating in good faith and we're good friends with you. You know, why don't we just pay your kids' tuition? How many kids you got? I got 4 kids. You know, they're going to be going to college soon. Oh boy, college pretty expensive, isn't it? Yeah, looking like about $70,000 a semester here, huh? Yeah, you guys, I don't know, Governor, you probably don't make that kind of cash. You're probably not pulling in that kind of change. But I'll tell you what, hey, you guys let us operate in our island. Don't worry. Don't poke around. Don't send cops over, anything like that. Keep things nice and clean. And that $70,000 a semester for your kids' college, we got you. That'll be paid for by the Epstein Tuition Board. Yeah. Sound good? Everything sound good, guys? Yeah? Cool. Great. Oh, the gnashing and wailing of children that you guys heard? Don't worry about that. $70,000 for tuition, all right? We cool? Oh, the missing kids that people reported headed towards our island? We know nothing about that, but here's that check for your kids' tuition. Have a nice day. No, nothing to see here too, guys? Nothing to see here too, guys? Totally normal. Epstein paying for college tuition for the politicians in the Virgin Islands? Nothing to see, right, guys? Just craziness, huh? Just normal stuff. I'm just crazy. How about this one? This one's not so subtle. Not so subtle here. An email exchange between Shelley and Jeffrey Epstein. Just go to the juicy. Let's just go to the juicy part. Are you okay? How is your tummy? Only okay, not well today. Sorry to hear that. Did you eat something bad? Is that what it is? Thank you for your concern. Not food, people. Oh, well, this could mean anything, guys.
I mean, it could.
Did you eat something bad?
All right. I mean, yeah.
Did you eat some? Does it actually say? Did you eat something bad?
Brings new meaning to the words eating ass.
But Jesus Christ.
Let's hear that again.
Concern, not food, Is that what it is? Sorry to hear that. Did you eat something bad? Is that what it is? Thank you for your concern. Not food, people.
Maybe
Well, this
people are
could mean
making that
anything,
person's
guys.
stomach hurt.
People like maybe he's around people who make his stomach hurt.
So like yeah, right. Like fucking it's not food that's making my stomach, it's talking to you, Set. That's making my stomach hurt. Like people. Like not that he's eating people.
Not he's eating people, not that he just ate like an arm and he's like, damn, that arm didn't go down too well.
That didn't go too well. Yeah. Maybe it's I just can't deal with this person right now and I'm sick to my stomach.
What the fuck?
I mean, yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to make it make sense because I'm a rational person.
But I don't know, bro. My mind is going some other places that I'm trying to pull myself out
but
of.
It's only because we're in this context of the conversation that we're like this right now. So I'm trying to remove everybody that's in the Epstein files is an idiot or is a demonstrable person and eats people. I'm trying to get away from that so that I could do my best to try to disprove this guy's thought. But I mean, that's a stretch.
And it is a bit tough out here. But all right. Let's just get back to it.
Did you eat something bad? Okay. Not food, people. I mean, come on, guys. This is open for interpretation here. I mean,
it is. He's being disingenuous. It is open for interpretation.
And this is why the gaslighting is so crazy, because this is crazy. They want you to think you're crazy.
I feel crazy.
They want you to think you're crazy, folks. You are not crazy. You just read the exact same thing that I read. You have seen the same files that I've seen. You've seen the context. You've seen the code words. You are not crazy. You are a normal person. A normal person can easily interpret what's going on here. A normal person will have a visceral response to this. That is a normal person. You are a normal person. Do not let them gaslight you. Do not let them tell you you're crazy. Do not let them tell you you're a conspiracy theorist. Do not let them insult you. Don't. You're a normal person. You're thinking logically. You're still in touch with your humanity. You're still in touch with your soul. Do not let them gaslight you. This isn't even subtle. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear somebody explain this one to me. Did you eat something bad? Not food, people. I'd love to hear it.
Because the conversation is talking about why
I'd love to hear how I'm crazy, guys.
That's my best response to that. And I'm probably wrong, but that is a logical response. Like I've said, people are making me sick all the time.
Yeah. But shout out to my man James Foley, says check Discord DM. All right, I got you. Oh, James, you can go ahead and come up here and talk about it if you want to, dog. The call-in line is open. Just go to that post tab, bro. You already know. All right, here. I'm going to go ahead and check on that.
Fucking Father Foley over here.
I'm weak. Father Foley.
I'd love to hear some other interpretation of did you eat something bad? Not food, people. I'd love to hear it.
Like that's saying no, I didn't eat anything. It's people that are fucking that are making me sick.
All right, we've got some of the raw files. We're going to be getting to the raw files next.
And who is this guy that said that?
But you're not crazy, folks.
Let's see here.
Redacted turned to me.
Like, oh, redacted.
Oh, of course. Of
course.
How did they redact?
It's like, bro, oh, I'm not saying people redacted. I'm like, bro, like that's what makes it bad. That's what makes us assume the worst. Because it's like, well, what's so bad about him saying, oh, people are making me sick? Why'd you have to redact the conversation about that? Unless
they redacted. So hold on, they redacted the word people.
No. They redacted the guy who said it. They redacted his name or the person, woman. We never know because apparently Epstein.
How did they go through?
Too.
How did they go through millions of redactions that quickly?
They used an AI software.
Yeah, most likely. But all right, though, back to it.
Emails here, guys. An email exchange between Jeffrey Epstein and Shelley. Can you tell me what you actually did for me since we had our conversation? Did you find me something I would like? Did you buy a cookie? Seems like cookie is a new code word here.
Oh my God.
We saw Chinese cookie in a couple of emails. So not sure what cookie means, but seems to be some sort of code.
I mean, oh God.
Are we still in the land
that
of
is
I was
absolutely
thinking
code.
about redacted and I met a girl in the flea market, very beautiful, and redacted turned to me and asked me a la Shelley, could it be that this girl has a point to prove? So again, it sounds like we're recruiting girls.
Yep.
What are these cookies now? You've been pushing me away, not encouraging me to be close. Can you please be clear? And for the redacted thing, what is it she is trying to say? It's very weird code language here. Enabling me, what does that mean? I gave you a great gift by enabling you to do what you do gracefully, and you want a t-shirt. I bought you many t-shirts, none of which you wore. It does look like t-shirt might be code word too for something. I don't know. That's maybe up for debate. It sounds like a lot of code words here. Sounds like we're recruiting girls at flea markets here, specifically young girls.
That's ridiculous. That
From
absolutely
Jeffrey
is
Epstein
code.
to Melanie Spinella.
Hold on.
Grants, Charity, Herzog. Is that the president of Israel Herzog? Looks like it. Coming to Ireland this weekend. Come, plain free issue. Art gift accounting house. Art gift accounting house. Well, we know they like to launder money through art. Herzog and Ehud coming to Ireland this weekend. But don't worry, guys. There's no connection to Israel, as they say.
Uh-oh.
Now, this next one is going to be important context for what we discuss later today when we get into our cultural segments dealing with what we saw during the Super Bowl halftime show. To Jeffrey Epstein from Jess Staley. You want to know why we are not Sao Paulo? Watch the TV ads on the Super Bowl. It's all about hip blacks in hip cars with white women. The group that should be in the streets has been bought off by Jay-Z. Now, again, I can get into the context of this more so, but I want you to remember this for when we get into the context later on. Talking about the people that should be in the streets bought off by Jay-Z. So talking about black people who should be in the streets, but they're controlled by rap stars like Jay-Z.
Yeah, we know that.
These people,
Or the Super Bowl,
whoever they are, have.
I mean, like, yeah, we know in the rap game that the guys who are still in the streets are controlled by rappers. I mean, that's the reason why they went after Little Durk, because he was getting connected with a lot of murders and drug trafficking that was going on in Chicago.
Bought off.
Turka.
And they even admit, yes, we turn the culture, we turn the propaganda into pro-gangster ghetto blacks, and then we promote them with white women, and then we control the entire facade. So just remember that email. Just remember that email when we come up to the cultural stuff later. It's going to be very important. From Masha Drakova to Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, this might be a Russian. I found, but see, they won't talk about this. I found criteria to find smart people. The more Jew you are, the smarter you are. You said you're 98% Jew. You are very smart. My ex-boss is 78% Jew. He is super smart, less smart than you are. I have a close friend / business partner who is not.
Oh, the open supremacy is hilarious. He's like, hold on, you're 98% Jew? Oh, you're smarter than my friend who's only 78% Jew. Wait, Monty, how Jewish are you? Look, Monty, you might be actually really Jewish because you're actually a really smart guy.
Fuck that. Bro, if I'm a Jew, I'm just going to jump off a fucking bridge at this point.
I'm sorry. The open supremacy is so crazy.
Good God.
You said you're 98% Jew. You are very smart. My ex-boss is 78% Jew. He is super smart, less smart than you are. I have a close friend / business partner who is 99.3% Jew. He is crazily smart. We take all Jewish people. Sourcing can be done through relatives. Ask them to do 23andMe test. Do event for everyone who is 98% Jew. Also, all of them are not religious. Do you think it makes sense, right?
Oh my God.
See, guys, Russia.
Special privileges for Jews, pretty much.
Bro,
or they're hiring based off the sole fact that they're Jewish. They're pretty much, send me your 23andMe and you'll get the job.
Oh my God.
If you come back at least like 50% Jewish, or maybe 50%, maybe 55% or higher, we got to
fucking ask that. We just need
to have a goy in here.
Good God Almighty.
At least they're not At least they're not DEI.
Yeah, I mean.
There it is. From Drakova. This is clearly the Russian scandal we've been looking for. There is the Russian smoking gun we've been looking for right there from Masha Drakova. We finally got it, guys. It was the Russians all along. Now, notice. Of course, I'm being facetious. Now, this could be a Russian. This looks like it's a Russian. But see, when they're making their whole pitch that it's Russia, they'll never show you this email, will they? They'll never show you the email about their Jewish supremacy.
Oh my God.
Isn't that funny? Now, you can even tie this into other emails we saw where Epstein was apparently obsessed with doing the 23andMe test. And then you can go back and find other stories, New York Times, wherever, where they talked about at Zorro Ranch, how Epstein wanted to seed the entire human race. Now, this is a little conspiratorial, and perhaps now we might be reaching. So, okay. But it does look like Epstein was trying to seed the human race and only wanted Jewish blood. Now, there's also other talks of Mormon blood and other such stuff. So who really knows? But they were trying to, quote, seed the human race and clone Jeffrey Epstein at the Zorro Ranch.
What the fuck?
Now, how dark does this get? How deep does this really go is the only question.
Is Jeffrey Epstein the ultimate Jew? Is that what he's
like? Basically, top Jew,
top G,
like
top
bro,
J,
bro, literally the top J at this point. Because like, bro, what wasn't he doing? Bro was into trafficking. Bro was into science and all this crazy stuff. It's finance. He was involved in a lot of things, bro. Remember, he was talking about designer babies.
Maybe he did clone himself, and that's who died in the prison cell.
Man, god damn it, Monty. Now I gotta throw this sound effect on, man. Where's it at? Well, never know.
Did they want to erase the human race first? Was step one erasing the human race and then replacing it with whatever Epstein was building? They talked about super babies. They talked about superhuman abilities. And now basically they're talking about eugenics. Folks, this is eugenics, is what you're talking about here, is eugenics. And so look, if you want to be around nothing but Jewish people, then I have nothing against you. I really don't care. Really don't care. If you find that being in the presence of other Jewish people and you think Jewish people are the best people on earth and the smartest, what have you, that's your prerogative. Go for it. Doesn't bother me one bit. But I'll tell you this. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Fucking
so
Zoloft,
if you're
really?
allowed to believe that, so should other people. So should other religious groups. So should other ethnic groups.
Yo,
is Zoloft in the back trying to get in?
Yeah, but he's setting up real quick.
Oh my God.
Hey, shout out.
I'm a secret agent. Fuck you, Zola. Bro, it doesn't come up here as long as I've been on the channel. Doesn't come up, and then comes up and says that shit. Fuck you.
No, Zolf actually has been up here a couple times.
According to Castro, I'm a fucking Indian, and according to Zoloff, I'm a Jew, and I'm in India throwing shit at people as a Jew. What the fuck?
Hey! You know, you remember Jidu? Remember Jidu Plant thought you was Jewish as well.
Who?
Remember what was it? Jidu Planet? All right, I don't think you remember.
I do. I remember. Yeah, Jito. Okay, yes, I do remember Jito Planet. Fucking saying I was a Jew.
Yeah.
Why? Because I didn't subscribe to a let's blow Israel off the face of the earth fucking mantra.
Exactly. Which was pretty wild. By the way. I thought that was like, I mean, come on, bro. You can't call like just because somebody doesn't want Israel to be wiped off the map like Dan Bilzerian doesn't mean that they're automatically a Jew or pro-Zionist.
I'm pro people. I don't think people should die, but I might have to rethink this after the whole conference of Jews based off of 23andMe.
Oh God, and bro, they're talking about
at least the 98%
Jewish. Oh, you must be intelligent. I'm like, well, Dan, what do you think about us with no Jewish in this and us? Oh, we must.
Bro, we're just fucking dumb as a box of rocks.
Like, bro, we gotta be retards to y'all then.
Hey.
Like, I'm a goyim, no Jew. I'm like, oh,
oh my God.
According to me, the medic is Don's. Oh wow! Shout out my man James Foley. Remember for 15 months.
I am not Don's. Will you shut the fuck, bro? I have been on the channel longer than he's been off the channel.
Right? Not low key at this point. And Don's, if you're out there, hey man, we miss you. You can come back. You just gotta stop all the lying, and that's it.
Bro, we need to cover this guy because I haven't. All I've gotten was he was just a big liar, and I sound like him.
Man, you know what? I might have to bring up an old episode, at least like from last year. I think it was like last year. Probably have to bring it up because he was on the platform a lot. So we'll see.
God damn it.
As we found out from other emails, they want the exact opposite. And what we've seen from even public statements. They want the opposite for every other ethnic group on the planet. They want the opposite, except for Jews.
Yeah.
Oh, but I guess we're not ready for that conversation, huh? That one might be a little too out there while they talk about this eugenics. So here's some emails from law enforcement that are certainly eye-catching. Good morning, sir. We are requesting guidance redacting photographs. Who is protected under this transparency task? These are all redacted as far as the
who is protected
names and emails of law enforcement here. But these exchanges, this email is from last year. As mentioned before, we need guidance to redact 1B items. IMD RIDS is requesting clear and consistent guidance to process these. 1B items contains photographs of multiple individuals to include the subject of this investigation, Epstein and Maxwell. We need clear and specific guidance to redact those photographs. Some photographs depict victims, unknown, unidentified females and males, former U.S. presidents, Secretary of State, and other celebrities. The software does not have AI facial recognition to assist with the identification of some public officials and celebrities. So, I mean, it's what we already knew. There's a whole Clinton file. There's all the files. This is what they did, folks. This was part of their operation. This was part of their job, is to get as many photos with as many celebrities, politicians, bankers, etc., as blackmail. Even if it was just picturing them at a dinner, it's like, no, let's be friendly. Let's get them to the dinner. And then eventually you got him on the island in the dentist chair eating jerky. And in other photos. Here's some details on the actual spy apparatus they had. From Jeffrey Epstein to IVJIT. Let's get 3 motion detected hidden cameras that record. Thanks. Also, a new AirPlay compatible receiver for Jim. Thanks. Jeffrey, I already purchased the motion sensor camera for the spy store in Fort Lauderdale yesterday from the spy store in Fort Lauderdale. I charged them last night and figuring out how to work them as we speak. It's amazing how small they are, the size of a thumbnail drive, 64-hour recording motion sensor. I'm installing them into Kleenex boxes now. I'll bring them by later today. I just had a root canal done, so I'm still hurting. Another dental reference, but perhaps that one's innocent. We're installing cameras into Kleenex boxes. Now, we got some photos from the island, from the New York, and from the Florida mansions. And you can see they have cameras pointing at the beds. So we know Epstein was bringing in minors and recording whatever was going on in these beds. Now, nobody wants to watch that. I feel bad for the agents that have had to. But who were they recording and why? I mean, I don't think it's too big of a conspiracy theory to say, oh, they were bringing in powerful, influential, famous people and recording them in compromising positions. And then they got you. This is the blackmail network. This is what we thought it was. And this is what people are trying to gaslight you against right now, even though the conclusions here are pretty obvious. Oh, man. What else do we have? An exchange between Jeffrey Epstein and Redacted. Here's where Epstein basically admits it. A friend of mine Skyped me because they wanted some advice. She said she was working on a sex trafficking movie. She said she met this really beautiful girl that used to be a sex slave for a guy with a private island. She met this pilot/girl at Burning Man. I asked her if she had ever met Epstein. She said, no, she hadn't. And I said, yes, you have. She almost fainted. He's talking about himself. She didn't know she was talking to Epstein, the actual guy. I'm confused. I never talked to her about anything to do with you, but she knows Redacted. No, she was telling me that she is doing a movie on sex trafficking and met a sex slave. You. She had no idea that the Jeffrey she was talking to, me, was the Jeffrey she was talking about. So there's Epstein basically admitting he runs sex trafficking and that this girl is his sex slave. And she's very confused, as you can see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And then he goes on, I'll get more info, no worry. Pardon my French, but we're reading the email. How's the puss?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now,
admit
I don't know if this is going to be connected. I'll have to cross-reference it right now with these dates because I didn't think of it at the time. So here's Epstein, it sounds like, admitting he's a sex trafficker, talking to one of his sex slaves here about a movie that they're trying to get information that's about him, but the person that is doing the movie don't even realize that she's talking to the actual guy. Now, let me do this, and I apologize, but since I have this email up right now, this is going to get a little graphic, guys. All right? So, FYI, this is going to get a little graphic in nature. Notice how he asks, how's your vagina doing? How's your puss? Okay? So this is this is insinuating that something is obviously going on there, or something went on there, or something is going on there, and they've had this discussion before. Okay? So let me try to pull up. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, okay. So here we go. So this is from 6 years before that. This isn't the first time or the last time Epstein is caught asking girls about their vaginal status, let's say. There is a history here. Here's an exchange between Jeffrey Epstein and Redacted. Give Redacted $2,000 and transfer $7,000 to your account. So this is Epstein basically paying somebody off here for whatever reason. Now I'm guessing, we can only assume is the girl, but based off of what we're reading here, this is a girl that Epstein is paying. So Epstein is paying this girl and someone she's associated with $7,000 and $2,000. Okay, this is going to get a little graphic, guys. I went to the doctor. They did a full checking for diseases. She said I'm very good, but I got a virus called molluscum contagion. She said it's not dangerous, and it could even be on a child.
Okay.
Now, why would she bring that?
All right. And shout out to my man JB2. He said, Whoopi knew he was indicted and still for his plane. Huh.
That up.
Well,
her son had it on her arms, but mine is on my pussy.
Whoa.
Do you remember I was complained?
I'm sorry, JB. I'm sorry. I was taken back. Whoopi, my bad. He said Whoopi Goldberg knew it, and let's see here. My bad. He said Whoopi Goldberg knew it and felt he was untouchable. All right,
folks.
Sorry, bro. I'm a bit thrown back with what this man is saying and what I'm also reading too as well.
Son had it on her arms, but mine is on my pussy. Do you remember I was complained, folks, pardon me. This is hard to read, not just because of the nature of it, because whoever is writing this can barely even talk. Maybe to me, I'm reading this, and it's either somebody that doesn't know English well, or this is a child, or this is a minor. And
or both.
Maybe that's why these names are redacted. Could this be an exchange between Jeffrey Epstein and a child sex slave? That's how I interpret this. Based off the way this email is written, this is either somebody that doesn't speak English or doesn't speak English well, or this is a child.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Either way, this is clearly one of Jeffrey's sex slaves or sex partners that he's paying off and gave a disease to. Again, went to the doctor. I have a virus. Said it could be on a child. Mine is on my pussy. And who even says that? It's like, I guess you could say that. Again, this sounds like a child to me, folks. I got to be honest with you. This sounds like a minor to me that's writing this, the way it's being written. Do you remember? I'm just going to read it how it's written. Do you remember I were complained about a big pump there? I can't imagine how I could get this virus. Could only be somewhere in the gym or from a sex, but I do have sex only with you. So she said I had to go to dermatology doctor. She gave me a number of the good skin woman doctor who works with this kind of problems. I know you have a Dr. Victor, but I don't feel comfortable with the man doctor. Don't want he see my pussy. So what should I do? Make appointment with the doctor she recommended? Epstein replies, did you get prescriptions for birth control contraceptives? If not, go back and get it. We will talk about doctor. So he discounts the disease and asks her about birth control. Bruh. Yes, I did. I took pills for 3 months. I think this is Epstein talking to a minor, folks.
I think it's a minor that doesn't speak English, because even a minor would speak more eloquently.
Yeah, I said a foreign minor. That's what I'm thinking. English may not be their first language, but it's like, bro. Like, and you could tell they're a minor, and this how you know they're a minor because, bro, they don't know the gravity of what they got. Like she's talking about it as if she really don't know the seriousness of this.
And he had to tell him to get birth control.
Right.
Like,
he says all that, and he's like, "Did you get Plan B, by the way?
Like,
did you go to CVS?"
Like, wow.
This is Epstein communicating with a minor. That's why I think it's written so poorly. That's why I think it says, quote, it could even be on a child. That's why I assume that the author of this says, I only have sex with you. This is one of Epstein's, personal slaves. The way she talks about herself. It's definitely either a young girl, perhaps a minor, or a foreigner. But obviously one of Epstein's personal sex slaves. So, sorry for the graphic nature of that, guys. But like I said, we're just reading these raw files. That's what's in them. From Jeffrey Epstein to Sierra Polion. Subject, please. You broke your agreement. You can leave if you want. If you do, I can no longer help. Your choice. Please, Jeffrey, I never felt unsafe until today. I am going to die. So it sounds like they had some sort of agreement. In Jeffrey's perspective, she broke said agreement. He says he can no longer protect her, and it sounds like this girl thinks she's about to get killed. But nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. Maybe she thinks she's going to get turned into jerky. Nothing to see, guys. Nothing to see, they tell you. From Jeffrey Epstein to Todd Meester, I will trade you one redacted for the redhead.
Bruh.
So this sounds like a trade of sex slaves. That's what this sounds like. Now, what is redacted here, and why is it redacted? Well, whatever it is, it must be so gruesome. Whatever it is, it must be so apparent that they had to get rid of this in the files. I will trade you one redacted for the redhead.
Well, who's this Todd guy?
We're trading people now. Nothing to see here. From redacted to Jeffrey Epstein.
No fucking way.
Happy New Year. Yes, I'm here. Just got my visa.
All right. So the Todd Meister, the guy he was texting. So, okay, bro. It's like, let's see here. Novilla. Yeah, Novivia or Novilia. Oh, wow. Sorry. But it's a Rothschild. This guy.